What up, y'all? Back for another. I'm not gonna call this a tutorial because this ain't really no tutorial, but I'm about to build a waitlist page inside of Flodesk, which I have a tutorial for building a waitlist page inside of ConvertKit. I haven't uploaded one from Kajabi yet, but I'll probably do a waitlist in Kajabi sometime this week, so I'll just record that. But here is how to build a waitlist page in Flodesk. I currently use ConvertKit, Flodesk, and Kajabi for my email for different things. I use Kajabi to send emails to people who have made purchases. I use ConvertKit to send emails to build brand awareness. And Flodesk was kind of that same thing, but I accidentally paid for Flodesk again this month. And honestly, Flodesk has the best looking landing pages. Let's be for real. Y'all about to see. If you go back and watch the other two videos, you're going to be like, these Flodesk pages, they looking real purty because they are purty. They're very aesthetic. So I'm going to build this in as a landing page in Flodesk since I've already paid for it this month and I'm going to get my use out of it, okay? So these are all the templates. I'm just looking for a template that kind of matches. I did a write-up of what I wanted to teach inside of this free workshop, so that's all here. And I used like basically my brain dump to do a prompt inside of Jasper, which is my preferred AI. Jasper wrote me a workshop landing page. It sounds just like me. I really don't even have to edit it because I have my brand voice built into Jasper, which maybe that'll be another tutorial, but you can actually use Jasper and add in your brand voice. So it knows my tone of voice because it is scanning my website. It's scanned my like social media and all that kind of stuff. So it knows how to sound like me. So it sounds like me when it writes stuff for me. Sometimes I edit, but sometimes I don't have to. Flodesk has such cute, they have cute link in bios too. Like, look how cute this is. This is, that's so cute. Okay. I'm going to do a full page because this is going to be like a whole page. I don't have a ton of writing. I think I'm going to just use, and I'm trying to decide, do I want one that has this little selection at the bottom, which I may want that selection. Let's see. I like how simple this is and straight to the point. What is my headline? Conquer self-doubt, become her. It's a little long. This is my headline. It's a little long. So although I like this, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words. And this headline is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 words. It's going to be looking weird. I like this as well. I may just do this, y'all. Segment. So you have to choose a segment every time you do a form on Flodesk so that you know where the people came from. So you can choose a segment that you already have. I have a bunch of segments in here, but I'm gonna put in here I'm gonna put in mindset workshop because that's what this is. It's a mindset workshop, and I'm gonna hit save. Boom. Here we go. Now we're editing. So I'm literally just gonna tap in here. I'm gonna have to make this font smaller. I'm just gonna minimize because y'all about to see when I put this when I paste this in here and it's bold, I'm gonna change it to regular. And I'm just gonna slide this because I just want the spacing to look better. That looks good. I don't know how I feel about this font, but let me get the rest of these words in here first. So there's not a lot of words here, and there's a lot of words here. So I kind of need to figure out what's staying and what's going. Let's see. I like all of this writing. Can I take all of the writing? Is it going to be too much writing? Oh, it's so much writing. Oh, maybe I can, and here's the bad thing about Flodesk landing pages. There's not a lot of freedom to like move things. Like on a normal landing page on your website, I could like duplicate this text box and put some more text down here. Flodesk does not give you the ability to like really customize like that. So you kind of have to pick the template that is really like the closest to what you're looking for. Um, I just love all of this copy. It was like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Where's my back button? Okay, there we go. Yeah, the undo button right there. You're gonna need that. Okay, if you clumsy like me. Normally I like this section, but I actually like to elongate what you're gonna learn, but I don't have space for that on this landing page. I love how it says, "Are you ready to conquer?" Like, oh my gosh, I could put that on a t-shirt. Okay, I could put it on a t-shirt. All right, so I'm gonna take all of this, and I actually like to, now this is just me, I like to go through, I know that as an NLP certified business and life coach, I know that we're processing so many pieces of information every single day that sometimes things get lost. So what I like to do when I have a lot of wording or I have a page like this, I actually like to go through and bold certain pieces so that when you're reading and your brain scans, there are certain things to stand out. So, you're not alone. Here's the good news. And I like to pick the positive stuff. Become her, the confident. Celebrating your uniqueness. Silencing your inner critic. Like, these are all the good things about what I'm teaching in this workshop. Shape your destiny. Own your success. Oh, such good stuff. This is your moment. Love it. It's giving, okay? Love that. Now, here's what's important. This is a lot of writing, and it looks like a lot of writing on the computer. I am scared to see what it looks like on mobile. Is it too much on mobile? It's not too bad. I don't think it's too bad. I might need to chop it up a little bit to give it some space. I might need to chop it up a little bit, but let's do this. So the reason why I chose a landing page that had this form at the bottom is because I want to know, let's see, what specifically are you experiencing? Or which area is challenging you the most? And I'm actually going to change these to be imposter syndrome, I'm going to change it to something a little more like, the verbiage makes more sense. So like, instead of saying imposter syndrome, I'm going to say feeling like I'm not good enough. And then I'm going to put, so imposter syndrome, perfectionism, feeling like everything has to be a certain way. And I'm going to put that in parentheses because it's not necessarily perfect, but it has to be this certain way. And for, what are we talking about again? Imposter syndrome, perfectionism. Oh, self-doubt. Second guessing myself. And I don't want to put doubting my abilities because then they'll equate that to self-doubt, which is what it is, but that's not what I want to put right here. So I'm going to do second guessing myself when trying to execute. And by the way, these are all things that my ideal client has said to me before. So that's why I'm putting these as the options versus putting the technical terms for what this is, which is like self-doubt, imposter syndrome, whatever, perfectionism. So I've got those three. Do I need this one? I don't really need this option, so I'm going to get rid of this option. So they can decide which area is challenging you the most, feeling like I'm not good enough, feeling like everything has to be a certain way, or second guessing myself when trying to execute. I think those are good. Okay. So you can actually correlate these options to segments if you want to. I'm just gonna put them into, am I gonna segment them like that? I am gonna segment them. So feeling like I'm not good enough, I'm gonna make a new segment for imposter syndrome. Second guessing myself. I might have a self-doubt, breaking the cycle of self-doubt. So I actually did a webinar called Breaking the Cycle of Self-Doubt. So I'm just gonna put them in that same category. Feeling like everything has to be perfect. I'm gonna create a new segment called perfectionism. So anytime I write an email that has to do with one of those three things, I'm gonna send that to that specific segment of the list. And what you're gonna see is, well, you might not be able to see it, but what happens is it's actually gonna increase my open rate percentage and increase my click-through rate percentage, and people are gonna feel like they're being heard and listened to on my email list, which is really important. Okay, so let subscribers opt into different segments. Yes, you could turn it off if you didn't want to do that, but I wanted to do that. So I'm going to put in here. Oh, this was going to be a wait list, but I actually decided to just go hard with it. So I'm going to do it next Thursday, October 19th. I'm going to give myself 8 days to go hard and promote this. Sign me up, which means I need to put up on here, sign up for my free workshop today. And I'm just going to put right here. Workshop takes place Thursday, October 19th at 7 p.m. No, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, that's what I'm going to put. Okay, so the only other thing I need right here, I'm cool with first name and email address. I don't need phone number. I don't need phone number. Do I need phone number? Am I really going to send a text message? That's the question. Let me put phone number right here, just in case. Custom field. Phone number. I'm mapping that to phone number. Is it required? No, I'm not going to make it required. Email address is obviously required. First name, I do want to know what your first name is. I'm not going to make the phone number required, though. Okay, so here's the landing page. Boom, we done. Like, literally, y'all, 10 minutes. This is why I love Flodesk. Easy. I want these bold words to stand out a little bit more, though. So I'm actually going to highlight them, and I'm going to change these to red. But like a red. Because red is kind of like becoming my color pop lately. I started wearing this red lipstick. And y'all, when I wear this red lipstick, I turn into like the alter ego version of myself. And she is a bomb.com change maker, real life influencer, woman of God, gatherer. Like, listen. Me and red lipstick is a whole different person. So I'm going to turn these to red to make it pop out, like to make it stand out and to kind of like empower people a little bit. Bam. Okay. This also helps with the mobile view. Like now it's so much easier of a read because there's like words popping out. Okay. Even if they only look at the red words, like, you're not alone. Here's the good news. Become her. Overcome obstacles. Celebrate your uniqueness. Silence your inner critic. Shape your destiny. Own your success. This is your moment. Come to the workshop. Like, they could just read the bold words and still be fine. And that is one of the reasons why I do the bold words. I'm actually going to change this one back to regular, though. Because I think it's too long. Where is white at? There we go. Okay, this font is throwing me off. I don't know how I feel about it. I have my own font uploaded into here. This is my actual like brand font. Is Vogue. It's called Very Vogue. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, I can only do regular because it's a custom font, but I changed the font. There we go. Conquer self-doubt, perfectionism, and imposter syndrome. Become her. I'm going to change this to my Very Vogue italic. I don't know how I feel about this being capitalized though now. So let's see what it looks like not capitalized. Oh, the all caps is on. I'm like, what is going on? Conquer perfectionism and imposter syndrome. Become her. No, what is the title of my workshop? Is that what it was? But that looks better to me. That for sure looks better. But let me look at this. I guess that's fine. I had the only thing I had in front of this in my original title was Beyond Boundaries or No More Holding Back, which I don't think I need that. Okay, so we done. Next, is it double opt-in? Yes, I kind of need them to double opt-in. Notify me. Yes, I do want to be notified. Display a success message. Yes. If I was doing a custom thank you page, I would have went backwards. Let me show y'all this. If you're doing a custom thank you page, you want to hit redirect to a URL. And if you have a thank you page on your website that you use as your general thank you page, you could copy and paste the link right there. I'm not going to do that. If I was doing an upsell, I would do that right there, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to put display the success message so they know they did it successfully. I'm going to copy this. We done. Boom. Where we at? 15 minutes? 15 minutes. I can view my form live just to make sure it's there. It's nice. It's classy. It's straight to the point. It's giving, girl, it's giving everything. And it has my personality. So we done. That's it. Easy peasy. Bye, y'all.